Welcome to the Peeew!
The dark face edition, I think.
The bad lighting edition.
Wait, is that just the thing on the lighting button, do you think? Or is it bad lighting?
It's bad lighting.
Should we get better lighting?
We don't have better lighting. You just moved into this apartment.
Where is that round light?
It's in my wrecked car that's at the auto body shop.
Oh, God.
Which is why I don't have my... I had a slight fender bender, and my car is in the auto body shop, so all the traditional gear that we use to record the Peeew is not available to us.
Would just regular lighting help?
We have regular lighting, and look how bad...
No, I mean regular lighting like phone lighting and lamp lighting.
No, I don't think it'll help. I think Botox and plastic surgery would help more.
Well, actually, this will preclude us from needing a Botox and plastic surgery.
Right, because you can't. I can see you.
Well, I can see you too. Can you see us?
I think they can.
Yes, it's just a little dunkel.
Well, you know what you can't
Dark,
see?
for dark.
You know what you can't see?
Good ecstasy?
No, you can't see someone walking into 7-Eleven and buying 3 magic items.
Which are?
Aluminum foil.
Brillo pad.
And baking soda.
Yes.
Now, imagine if you were one of those like crazy ecologically minded people that wants to save the planet, so you decided you're not going to use any solvents in your house and you're only going to use natural ingredients like Brillo pads and baking soda.
Wait a minute. Brillo pads are so natural, but baking soda is maybe you're using...
No, wait, you're talking about the Brillo pads that don't have the soap on them.
Oh, that's true.
What are those called? Steel wool, I guess?
Steel.
All right, so say you just want to use steel wool and baking soda in your house because you're trying to be vegan.
Right.
And then you want to wrap your leftover food in aluminum foil. You can't do that anymore.
Aluminum, yeah, 7-Eleven won't let you, which I say is un-American.
But why won't they let you?
Because...
And is this really true, or are you just making this up?
No, it's true. Because they figure that you're buying... and in fact, when I lived in Denver with Kyoki for about 6 months in 1996, there was a 7-Eleven right across the street. And at one point, we were having a party, and somebody at the party wanted to go over and buy almost exactly those things. I think they added a lighter to it. And
a lighter.
And the cashier would not sell it to him. At first he said, "Where's the party?" And then he said...
And then they said, "Oh, it's right over there."
He said, "I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to sell those things all together." So that has been going on for a while. I don't know if that was a regional thing or, but now it's made known.
I've never actually heard of that rule.
Well, it's probably not going to be on the cover of the New York Times or on page 6 or wherever else you would read. But it might not be anywhere. Why don't you?
Is it even written in?
Why don't you, the Pewers, all go up to 7-Eleven and try to buy these things and report back to us and see what happens?
Or if there's a Peewer out there that actually works at 7-Eleven, if you could just peruse your employee manual and see where in that manual it's written that you can't sell steel wool, baking soda, cigarette lighters, and aluminum foil to one person.
You're asking Pewers to peruse. Perusing Pewers.
Well, I mean, the Pewers are pretty good readers, I think.
They're pretty good perusers.
I mean, they can read.
Pewers are pretty good perusers. Pretty good.
Well, where did you learn this, or how did...
Remember Samantha, I don't know if you ever met her. She was Jane's friend who worked at 7-Eleven by her house in Peeksville.
Well, why are we even talking about this now? How is this relevant to the present? How did this come up?
I guess because you were talking about the ecstasy.
Okay.
With who was on it?
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader. Oh! I think we should take a commercial break and come right back.
All right.
And now a word from our sponsor. Welcome back to the Peeew.
The dark side of the ecstasy trade. Man, it's hot in here. Now I know why he got paid $50 million to play that part. Or more.
Well, the guy who did the voice wasn't even Darth Vader.
But the person in the mask. But who got the money?
I think George Lucas got all the money.
No. Well, between the guy in the mask and the guy behind the mask.
Certainly the guy behind the mask did not get very much money.
Because it could have been anybody.
It could have been anybody. It could not. It might not even have been the same person from movie to movie.
And why were we wearing those masks, I wonder?
Because I wanted to talk about the blue Darth Vader. Are they blue or are they gray?
Are they blue?
Hold on a second.
Blue?
I wrote it down.
Oh, look.
Oh, yes.
When we go, oh, look at that. Look, the lighting. Oh, Ernie. Right about here. I think we should go closer.
I don't think so. We'll go closer in the next episode.
Next episode. You just wait. In the next episode, you're gonna feel even closer to us.
Well, I was reading Mix Mag, and they were talking about the blue Darth Vader ecstasy pills,
Which I'm not doing right now.
which are not entirely ecstasy, because apparently they tested them at one of those parties because they had one of those, rave safe do-gooder stalls at some party where they test your pills. And they found that the blue Darth Vaders had a combination of MDMA, cocaine, and Special K. And I thought that in the early 90s we actually had a name for that combination. But I couldn't remember what the name was.
Well,
so do you remember the name?
It was CK1.
No,
But
that's not CK1.
Well, no, I'm saying it was because back then it was Coke, K, and Rohypnol.
No.
Oh, you're talking about candy flipping?
No, CK1 was just cocaine and Special K.
And one Rohypnol.
No, there was no Rohypnol.
Oh my God!
I think that was a different.
I love how you say I think.
I think that was a different
no.
name.
No, that was what the one was. Otherwise, it was just CK. Calvin Klein, the CK1. But you're talking about with ecstasy and Special K, it's called candy flipping, I believe. Or is that ecstasy and acid?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, it wasn't the thing you said. But anyway, I would say that virtually all ecstasy that you buy now is not Molly. Virtually. Because the ingredient necessary to make real ecstasy, the kind that, that's real ecstasy, is virtually not available. It's like so hard to find.
Well, maybe it's not available here. I think it's available in Europe though, because when I went to Germany last year, I took pills that were said to be ecstasy, and it totally felt like ecstasy.
See, those Europeans, they know how to not
water down.
Yeah, yeah, they know how to not make a lot of money. Well,
no, it's true, because when you buy the Molly pills here, you feel like a little smidge of MDMA, but mostly it feels like you're getting crystal meth or some kind of cheap speed. Yeah,
it's not ecstasy. I haven't had ecstasy, well, since that time with who at whose house, son's house.
Okay. All right.
And that was real ecstasy.
Well, apparently the blue Darth Vaders were making a lot of people sick.
Well, that would make me sick, definitely. What is it? It's Special K, ecstasy, and what?
And cocaine.
Oh my God! See, Special K and cocaine is an okay combination for those of you who take Special K and cocaine, but with no, ecstasy and coke is a bad combination. Ecstasy and coke kind of they interact.
See, I don't think they cancel each other out.
I know, that's why I didn't say cancel each other out. But they interact in a negative way.
Yeah, I don't think you should take them at the same time, but but it is my custom to do a line of coke before I go out, and then later on in the evening take a Molly pill.
Well,
just to get the train going.
Depending on how much time you're putting in between the.
There's like an hour, I would say.
Oh, I don't think that's enough time. But maybe
I think it is.
For you, maybe your metabolism is
faster.
Yeah, I mean, look at you.
Look at me.
Look at him. Look at me. But I was just talking to somebody yesterday, and they were supposedly on Molly, And I explained to them because they said this is that really good Molly where the walls are melting and I'm hallucinating. And I'm like, you're not supposed to hallucinate. I mean, ecstasy by itself is a mild hallucinogen, meaning if you take large doses of it, I mean more doses than are required to get that ecstasy feeling, you will hallucinate mildly. But just from one pill of walls melting, but he wasn't getting that I love you feeling. I told him he's on. Oh no, the dogs.
Dogs are barking.
They won't continue barking. He's on mescaline or acid or some kind of candy flip, and he insisted it was ecstasy, and there was no way for me to explain to him what ecstasy was.
See you next time.
Bye.